Tenerife, 4 days, how much does it cost? Hotels and flights, and we'll also talk about future plans on the channel. It was more than €10, that's just for the thumbnail. Okay, let's go. Before I forget, I'm going to recommend a wee book if you're into running YouTube channels. It's this one here. The guy's called Ali Abdal. He used to be a doctor and he now runs a YouTube channel. This is a book about productivity, but I've not had time to read it yet. See what I've done there? Okay, let's go. I'll need to get the pound glasses on because we're going to discuss some important information. Thanks so much if you watched the videos in Tenerife on the last trip. They're really struggling, those videos. It might have been the time of the year. We'll wait and see. I'll be back in Tenerife before the summer. Remember, I don't go to Tenerife in the summer now, so between April and October, I'll be other places, and we're going to talk about some of those places. To watch to the end, you might get a couple of surprises. So, how much did it cost? The flights, £69 return, really cheap. I think the flight out was £36 with Jet2. The way back, it was £33 with EasyJet. And a wee shout out to Tony from East Kilbride, who I met at the airport and with a nice wee chat because the flight was delayed 2 hours on the way back. Everybody asked me about Tenerife South Airport. It's an absolute shambles 50% of the time. I always seem to be lucky, fingers crossed. I've never really had any major problems, but I speak to other people all the time who tell me they've been waiting 2 hours to get into the airport and stuff. So we'll see next time what it's like. Apartments, I've got a wee tip for you. I'll leave a link at the end to the Tenerife videos, and I'll leave a link to Hollywood Mirage apartments down there. Really nice apartments, Hollywood Mirage. I definitely recommend them. They are up cardiac hill, so you could possibly die of a heart attack checking in. It is possible. I have to be honest with you, okay? Now, I said in the video I paid £73 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Really nice apartment. I actually ended up paying £75 because the exchange rate had moved slightly. So by the time I checked in and paid for it, it went a couple of pounds the other way. A really good tip, if you book anything on free cancellation, whether it's with booking.com or through the official website like I did in this one, if the exchange rate is really good in your favour, you're as well paying it a couple of days before you get there to get the best price. I got this wee tip from Judy and Mark, the Gypsy Souls. I noticed they'd paid off one of their apartments when the exchange rate was really good. So that's a wee tip for you. If you're staying for a week or 2 weeks, this could be maybe a difference of £30, £40. So it could be quite a lot actually. So a wee tip, if the exchange rate goes in your favour and you get free cancellation and you definitely think you're not cancelling and you're going to make it, pay it in advance. Okay, so £300 it was effectively for 4 days in the Hollywood Mirage apartments. That apartment could take 4 or 5 people, so you could split that cost between 4 or 5. £369 for 4 days in Tenerife. Not my cheapest trip, but not really that expensive either, considering the accommodation was pretty decent, standard. So, where to next, but where are we going next? I've got a wee list here. I've got a wee notepad here from Las Vegas. Check out my Las Vegas videos. That's from the Westgate Elvis Hotel. Used to be called the International and Hilton. Really liked this hotel actually, but it was off the strip, not in a good location. If they moved it to the strip, I'd stay here all the time, definitely. Very good live music in the Westgate Hotel. So, I've got a wee list here. Let's get the glasses on, let's get serious. Right, I'm going to tell you where I'm definitely planning to go this year. Everything basically will not be decided till last minute because of family reasons. Sometimes at the very last minute I can't get away. So that's why I don't book flights months in advance, etc. So these are the plans. They might not happen, they might. I can tell you where I think I'm definitely going. And I can tell you where is on the maybe list. And also, if you've got any recommendations, leave me a wee comment below. Maybe I'll go to a new place that I've not thought of. We'll wait and see. Okay, so this is on the maybe list. The maybes, okay? So I'm thinking of doing Africa. The easiest country to start with, I think, is going to be one that used to be really popular with tourists years ago until a very tragic incident. Tunisia. Doesn't look as if there's much going on in Tunisia these days. It looks very, very quiet compared to what it used to be, 7, 8 years ago, but I'm maybe going to try it. We'll wait and see. Also, talking of Asia, there's one destination I'm looking at that I'm considering, but I'll have to do it in January or February if I'm going to do it. So I need to make a decision really quickly on it, and that's Thailand. So I've looked at Bangkok. Is it Pattaya? Chiang Mai might be too far up away, I'm not sure. But that's a possibility. But from March onwards, the weather looks crazy in Thailand, as in far, far too hot and humid. So I think if I'm going to go there, it has to be January or February. And I'm not 100% sure how the videos would do in Thailand. Let me know in the comments if you've got any recommendations. I'm thinking about it, but the flights are going to be really expensive to get there. Accommodation's really cheap, so that'll balance out. But we'll see. Another place that is a maybe, just out of curiosity, because it's not a place I think I'm going to actually like, is Dubai. So I've seen lots of videos in Dubai. Some people saying they love it. Some people saying they hate it. There's not that much for me to film walking about, I don't think. I think you're going to have to move about. It's quite spread out. So maybe we'll do a day or two in Dubai and we'll see what it's like. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see. Okay, so the next ones that are on the maybe list, some city breaks as well. Definitely need to get to Prague. I'm thinking of Prague. I think they're going there tomorrow. It's like -1 degrees, so I don't think it'll be tomorrow. We'll wait and see. I'm looking at flights right now on Skyscanner. I had to wait to kind of last minute. I wasn't sure if we can get away. Just keep an eye on the channel. We might be away soon. Another place I'm thinking of doing, in general, is Italy. I've looked at Rome, Florence, a few other nice places in Italy, but we'll see if we get there. Another city break, recommended by my friend Chris, is Athens, potentially. Maybe going to do Athens. Also, looking at the Greek islands, I've done Rhodes, I've done Corfu, I've done Kos. So where else could we go? I'll tell you in a minute. Definitely thinking of Scandinavia. So Denmark, Sweden, Norway, even potentially other places nearby. I'm going to consider that as well. America. Las Vegas videos didn't do that well. I've looked at other destinations that anywhere else could possibly do better. I think the only potential place for my sort of videos, maybe, and it's still a risk for me, I think I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to do it, would be New York. But I'm not going to New York when it's cold, so I'd wait to the summer for New York. I'm now getting to the stage, because I stay in Scotland all the time, I'm looking at flights and anywhere that's cold, I'm just not that keen to book. I prefer places I can walk about in shorts and t-shirt, and I know that's not good for the channel. I should diversify a wee bit, but I'm definitely not going to the Arctic Circle or any of these igloo hotels. I've got no interest in doing any of that stuff. So never say never. Maybe I'll change. We'll wait and see. I'm still thinking of doing a cruise. It just depends on the ports and the deals. We'll wait and see. I'm still thinking about it. Balearic Islands, they're a maybe. Mallorca, check out Alex and Mallorca Under the Sun, great channel. The videos on Mallorca are actually done quite well this year. I might go back next year, not 100% sure. Minorca is a very small, tiny island. Possibly could do maybe 2 days there. I'm not convinced it's going to get the views, but I'm thinking about it. I really like Ibiza, but the videos did not do well in Ibiza, so I don't think I'll be doing Ibiza this year. But you never know. Another maybe, Dublin and Belfast videos done okay. I'm actually thinking of doing a wee tour of Ireland, like a family holiday. So if I do that, I'll film some of it. We might go to some new places. So I'm thinking of Ireland as well. That's another maybe. Okay, let's get on to the definites. The places that I'm 100% planning to go. If everything goes to plan, no issues, I'm definitely going these places, okay? Obviously the Canaries in the winter. I'll definitely be going to Tenerife. Definitely be going to Lanzarote. Not 100% sure about Gran Canaria because the last videos didn't do that well. Fuerteventura, we'll see how the next video's doing Fuerteventura, because I forgot to mention Fuerteventura I'll be doing the next couple of months definitely, maybe even sooner. We'll wait and see. So yeah, Canaries, Tenerife, Lanzarote especially, in the winter, I'm definitely going to be there. Next one, Costa del Sol. I skipped to Costa del Sol this year, so that would be Malaga, Benalmádena, Torremolinos. I skipped it this year because the last videos didn't do that well there, but they've been slow burners. I noticed when I looked at the stats, they started to get more views, so I'm going to go back to the Costa del Sol, definitely. Probably go up to Nerja as well, lovely wee place. So that's definitely on the list. Again, from March, April onwards, we'll wait till it gets a bit hotter probably. The Algarve, I'll definitely be back in Albufeira, 100%. I'm planning to also at one point go to Villamoura, which I've not been to. I've got friends going on a golfing holiday there, probably in September, so I might end up there for a day or two. We'll wait and see. Greek islands, number one, definitely have to get to is Crete, because it's quite a big island. I've not been to it before, so I'm definitely thinking of Crete. There is some smaller islands that I could consider, like Kefalonia, but I don't think there's much to film there, so I'm not sure. But Crete is a definite. Turkey fans, good news. I'm going to go back to Turkey. I'm going to go to different places, but I would definitely like to do Istanbul. Looks a very interesting city. And also flights into Antalya and all the places round about there. So I've done Marmaris, Ishmala, Bodrum, Gumbet. Done them last year. I don't think I'll do them this year, but you never know. Planning to do a few different places in Turkey. Those videos actually done okay, so we'll wait and see. Now, of course, an absolute definite 100% Benidorm. We'll definitely be back in Benidorm. Maybe I'll do Alicante and a few other places, I'm not sure. Check out Lucy's channel for Benidorm videos, Benidorm stuff, great channel. Also, if you want to see other places in Costa Blanca, check out Scottish Couple in Spain, Barry and Karen's channel as well. So yeah, we'll definitely be back in Benidorm, 100%. Might visit some other places around about there as well, but mostly Benidorm. And a lot of people have asked me to go to Benidorm in the winter. I prefer to wait till it's a bit hotter. We'll wait and see. Now, another place in the UK actually, but I'm considering doing a 2 or 3 break, is London. Got some ideas for London. I've got no idea how the videos would do in London. No idea whatsoever. Also considering that, we could jump in the Eurostar to Paris, maybe do a day or 2 in Paris, test those videos out. That's the plans. Most of it probably will happen. Some of it probably won't happen. It'll depend on the flight and the hotel deals and the availability when I can get away from Scotland. So thanks for all support watching the videos. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button. It's just down there somewhere on your phone. If you're on your TV, the quickest way of doing it is just go on your phone, type in the channel name and it'll come up. Thanks for all support in 2024. Channel is up to 40 million views. We had about 12.3 million views last year. I'm hoping this year it's going to continue the same. It's quite hard to grow this channel much further because of the nature of the videos. But we've got a few different ideas. We'll just wait and see. Anyway, that is the plans for this year. We'll be away somewhere soon. Keep an eye on the channel. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate all support. And I'll see you later on.